Welcome, everyone, to famed Sanford Stadium between the hedges in Athens, Georgia, home to the Bulldogs and 90,000 of their closest friends. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on the second-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Yellow Jackets will kick. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Bulldogs offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Here we go, Kirk. All the emotion in this stadium. Which side is going to handle that better today?
These teams, and one of the things that we saw, the clock's ticking down all year for this game, this day. Now they get their chance.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up a third down. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory. So Georgia Tech's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Pressure is coming. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
And the Yellow Jackets will have to kick it away. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it fourth down in their territory and got stopped.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Catch made on the right side. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Short throw complete to the tight end. An explosive game, big play, moves the ball inside the 40. Dogs look to keep this drive moving. An inside give now from the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How did they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Georgia now operating in the red zone. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up third down.
And I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Looking for 6. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On first down, it's play action. Trying to extend the play. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Nice catch by the receiver along the sideline. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to pass. It's Lawrence. Catch made on the out route.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
A tough situation for the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Contact as he let the ball go. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. The Bulldogs will line up to boot it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. To the air, it's Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Yellow Jackets will have to kick this away. And that sets up a return. Physical run, breaking tackles. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Defense will make the stop of what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's tackled after the catch.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep the play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
They'll kick it away here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it. Open.
Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
On 3rd and long here. Drops back. Good as he gets the pass away. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The Dogs will send their punt team onto the field. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Dropping back, it's Lawrence. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. And the Yellow Jackets come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's a good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out of the 32. Fresh center down to the offense. First down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Snags the quick throw. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
He breaks the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Tackle made after the completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
I love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And the point after is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception during the last possession. They start the drive, giving the ball to the receiver on an end around. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or stayed home, and we're in perfect position. We're able to stop that reverse in its track.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
How about the call here? They go with the screen on third down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Looking downfield, it's Lawrence. Receiver makes the catch. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Down he goes, a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. He missed it. Field goal, no good. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Play action here on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And he is wide open for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. He had the extra point, and the lead now is 11, 21-10. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Checks this down to the running back. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Game moves it to the 35, first down again. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes the catch downfield. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Man, I love the route here by the receiver. Really sold he's going vertical downfield. Ends up coming back to the football to pick up big yards.
Throws to the tight end. And it's complete downfield. Brought down after the catch, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. The Yellow Jackets getting set on first and 10. Back to throw. It's Lawrence. Lets it fly to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Off the play fake on first down. The pocket breaking down. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, from Athens to Atlanta, there are some edgy folks and emotional fan bases in this always contentious battle between the Dogs and Yellow Jackets. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius.
The Dogs will kick this deep and begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they get the second half started with their running play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Scanning the field, it's Lawrence. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the Bulldogs come to the line in a hurry up. Second down, we're going to throw it.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. They're going to run the option. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Coming up, second down and goal. Quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the extra point makes the lead 11, 28-17. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession. And first down here for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
One play moves the ball to the 44, and it'll be first down. Dropping back, it's Lawrence. He pulls in the catch. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it about the 35. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Looking to throw it on first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Still plenty of life left. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him. Interesting call here by this offense on the two-point conversion. Just not enough depth on that route to get him across the goal line. And the defense does a nice job of coming up with that tackle to keep him short.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They punched it in their last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Caught quickly, and they get him down after the completion.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? They'll try a pass here. It's caught. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The Dogs will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner will be brought down. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it here. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Looking to throw. It's Lawrence. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Yellow Jackets looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. They have battled back to go in front now. That's just been unstoppable today. The quarterback finds his favorite receiver for yet another touchdown.
Man, that is another touchdown for this guy. And what's been very unique is they've moved him around. He's the left, on the right, outside, inside. Also, ability to get downfield and make a catch. You can catch it underneath. Just a total package. Having a dream game.
Return begins inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. They took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Hard running through a tackle. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. The Bulldogs looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a third and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter. The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Receiver in motion now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And this will be caught as they convert for the 2-point conversion. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. They'll tackle him at the 27.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Can he get there on the ground? Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. No chance to catch it.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far, 3rd and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for his big tight end. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. And they run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Defense is coming after him. Running back has it on a screen now. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Trying for a 4th down completion. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Dogs are going to keep this drive rolling. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete and brings up 2nd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's got room looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Back to pass. It's Lawrence. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They've got him at the 48, and that's a first down. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
Incompletion makes it second down. Looking to throw yet again. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a big gain. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. He's running out of time here. And the ball is hauled in. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to pass here on second down. Lets it go. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down 1 now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Your worst-case scenario, you go to overtime. But can they make something happen to try to win it in regulation? Let's see. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Not much time left. The offense has a shot to end this in regulation. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught for the completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And a timeout is called to talk strategy here. Tie game late in the 4th quarter. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And that pass ball is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick completion to the tight end. And the offense spends a timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. They could use some yards here on 3rd down. A field goal try would be from 54. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Hit just as he throws the ball. Locates the tight end. Is complete. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. On the 27, it'll be a 44-yard field goal attempt for the win. Knocks that one right down the middle. And with that, they retake the lead. After the clutch kick to take the lead, now they'll kick it away. The offense still a chance to tie this game if they can drive the field quickly. And the coverage team gets him down. A last chance for this returner to win the game, but time has run out. So another W today as this team continues to pursue perfection. It's going to take a really good team to knock off this bunch.
Well, when you're trying to look at teams who are championship caliber teams, you look for every aspect. And I'm talking about the offense, the defense, special teams. When it's crunch time, how do they play? And the entire year, it seems like they just continue to get better in every aspect. It's going to be fun to see where this team ends up.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Curb Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.